Every time I scroll through Instagram or just drive around Dubai, I keep seeing the same thing. Luxury homes everywhere, villas on lagoons, mansions on islands, beachfront towers with private beaches. And don't get me wrong, they all look amazing. But here's the thing, are people actually happy living in these homes? Because honestly, luxury doesn't mean you're living in a healthy space. You can have the biggest pool, the biggest mansion, and the craziest view of the skyline, and still wake up tired, stressed, and unhappy. We live in a time where homes look more beautiful than ever, but the people living inside them are not really feeling good. We are breathing the same old recycled air with the dusty molds. We are showering with hard water. We are barely seeing sunlight, and we call that luxury living. But it's not. It's called surviving. Ask anyone around you. Hair fall, dandruff, poor sleep, stress, fatigue. Everyone's got one of these problems. And it doesn't matter if you're living in a penthouse or a studio, these issues are still there. And that's where Vincitore changes the whole story of Dubai real estate. We call ourselves pioneers of designer wellness residences because we're not just building apartments, we're building homes that actually take care of you. We started this whole wellness journey back in 2021 with Dubai's first wellness residential project in Arjan. And that changed everything. It has become one of the most loved development in the area with the highest demand, and it actually inspired other developers to do wellness projects here in Dubai. And now we're taking that same vision and we're going big. The world's largest wellness residential tower, Vincitore Wellness Estate. A project designed for the first time by doctors, scientists, wellness experts, and architects to build a home that just doesn't look good but feels good. Let's start with the most basic, water. Everyone I know is complaining about hard water. Dandruff, hair fall, dry skin, you name it. People buy those special filters, they install those shower heads. Still, the problem doesn't go away. But in Vincitore Wellness Estate, you've got clean, certified water in the entire apartment from each and every tap. You can drink from it, you can shower with it, whatever, it's clean. You don't have to worry if your kids drink from the tap anymore. Your hair feels better, your skin feels smoother, no more buying those fancy filters and shower heads, and no more dryness. Let's talk about air because we spend most of our lives indoors. And most buildings have these dusty ducts which keep pushing the same recycled air. No wonder why people keep falling sick and have headaches for no reason. But in Vincitore Wellness Estate, you've got medical grade HEPA filters installed inside the HVAC, so you have clean, oxygen rich air all the time. Now let's talk about these devices. We all worry about the radiations from our mobile phones, right? But we could probably try to fix that with those tiny stickers that you find on Amazon. But the real radiation is actually inside these walls. They have even higher voltage that keep releasing electromagnetic waves around us all the time. So in Vincitore Wellness Estate, we've installed those anti-EMF protection inside the walls so they block all those harmful radiations, protecting you and your kids. Let us talk about sleep because honestly, most of us don't even sleep properly anymore. We scroll till midnight, we travel across time zones, and then we complain we're always tired, right? So we built something called the Sleep Optimization Studio. It helps to reset your body's internal clock, circadian rhythm, and you can actually fall asleep naturally again. And if your house is noisy, we've got sleeping pods. So you can just isolate from the whole world, close your eyes, and recharge. But what actually makes us feel alive? Nature. The sound of water, the smell of fresh air, the feeling of trees around you. That's what our body craves. So we thought if people can't go to nature every day, let's bring nature to them. And that's how we came up with the Whispering Bamboo Forest. A real forest inside a residential tower with rivers, bamboo trees, waterfalls, meditation fountains, and even a pond with fishes swimming inside them. You'll forget you're living in a building. It's the first time in the world that you have something like this, and honestly, it's even better than the Ferrari. because you're not paying millions for those villas. So me and my friend, we went for a health checkup recently, and the doctor said both of us were actually low on vitamin D. And I was like, how is that possible? We live in a desert. And the doctor said, yeah, most of us are actually low on vitamin D. That's because we actually stay indoors mostly. So we made a vitamin D deck. It's a special zone that catches the morning sunlight perfectly. So you can just socialize, read, or just have your morning coffee there. And around it, you've got maze garden, herb garden, florascape, and even an edible garden. So you can actually pluck mint or basil directly from the soil. Imagine living in a high rise and growing your own herbs. Wow, and this is crazy. For movement, we've got an entire dedicated floor high up in the sky on the 16th floor with a 1 kilometer jogging loop with the views of the skyline. And then on the roof, you've got your indoor outdoor gym, kickboxing, calisthenics, trampoline, parkour, literally everything. So that was for physical wellness. Now let's see what we have for social wellness. We've got an outdoor family theater in the forest, a sunken fireplace lounge, barbecue spaces, co-working areas, a full-fledged library on the rooftop, and a kids' play zone called Kindernest. So there are more than 65 place amenities. There's another 30 of them which I haven't mentioned, or else this video would go on forever. But I think you get the point. This isn't just a home, it's a whole new way of living in Dubai. So if you're someone living in a regular building, imagine having all this where you live. The forests, the rivers, the clean air, water, vitamin C shower, the Turkish hammam, the sleeping pods. Imagine how different your life could feel. If you're an investor, think about the kind of rent you could charge. If your tenant had access to all this, imagine the ROI. Honestly, if my building had all this, I'm sure my rent would be double, triple, I don't know. So that's how strong this concept is. And I'm saying this on record. This is the biggest real estate earning opportunity of 2025. Mark my words and you'll remember this video in the future. Right now, we are at a pre-launch stage and the prices are insanely low. Like honestly, you can get an apartment for a price that almost feels too good to be true. You've got 2 weeks to take advantage of this. Pre-launch pricing and early unit selection. First come, first serve. And once we launch in November, the prices are going up. So if your broker hasn't told you about this opportunity, then reach out to me directly. I have my number down in the description below. Because trust me, this isn't just another project. It's a world-first concept. It's a project built to make you live happier, healthier, and wealthier. So whoever owns this is actually sitting on gold.